Welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to learn about divisibility rules. So let us consider some examples. First, let us consider easy numbers which we can easily divide. Let us consider 5 and 10. Now, if last digit of any number will be contains 5 or 0, then it is divisible by 5. For example, we consider an example 105. In last it contain 5, so it is divisible by 5. Similarly, if any last number contains 0, then it is divisible by 10. For example, consider 100. Yeah, it contains 0, so it is divisible by 10. Now let us see the divisibility rule of 2. So if any given number contains 0 or an even number in its last place, then it is divisible by 2. For example, consider 1658. It is an even number, so it is divisible by 2. Or 1650, yeah, in its last place it contains 0, so it is divisible by 2. Now let me consider 3 and 9. Listen carefully. The divisibility rule of 3 and 9 is we have to add the sum of the digits. Remember it, we have to add sum of its digits. For example, consider 3, 4, 2. Yeah, we need to add totally. 3 plus 4 plus 2, 9. It is divisible by 3. If we then consider one more example, 1 plus 1, 6, 2. If we add all, we get 3, and it is also divisible by 3. For example, consider one more example, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3. If we 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 4, 3, if we add it seems, then it get 18. If we add, it is divisible by 9. So the divisibility rule of 3 and 9 is we need to add sum of its digits. Then the divisibility rule of 4 and 8 is 4 and 8 is if last two digit numbers in a given number is divisible by 4, then it is called as divisibility of rule of 4 and 8. For example, consider 1624. Here the last two digits can be divisible by 4. So this is the divisibility rule of 4 and 8. The divisibility rule of 8 is it should contain last three digits must be divisible by 8. So that is the divisibility rule of 8. The divisibility rule of 6 is if a number is divisible by 2 and 3, then it is called as divisibility rule of 6. For example, consider an example 1, 2, 6. It is divisible by 2 and 3. So it is the divisibility rule of 6. Next, divisibility rule of 12. If a number is getting easily divided by 3 and 4, then we can surely tell that the given number is divisible by 12. Now divisibility rule of 14. If a number which is divisible by 7 and 2 in a given number, we can surely tell that it is divisible by 14. Then 15. If a number is divisible by 5 and 3, then we can surely tell that given number can be divisible by 15, then 18. If a number can be divisible by 9 and 2, then the given number can be divisible by 18. For example, think the divisibility of rule of 7. Think 343. Now we will see that if 343 is divisible or not. For like these questions, we need to multiply the last digit into 2. 3 into 2 is 6. So the remaining two digits we need to subtract from the 6. 34 minus 6. Then we get 34 minus 6, 28. Then we need to see that 28 is divisible by 7 or not. Yeah, it is divisible. 7 4s are 28. So the entire number can be divisible by 7. Now let us consider 17, the divisibility rule of 17. Let us consider an example 1904. Uh, 17 is also from same scenario or related to 7. The last digit must be multiplied with 5. 5 4s are 20. Remaining number we need to subtract with 20. 190 minus 20 equals to 170. Now let us check whether 170 is divisible by 17 or not. Yes, 17 tens are 70. Yeah, it is divisible. So the entire number will be divisible by 17. Now let's find a divisibility rule of 19. Let us consider an example 361. The last digit must be multiplied with 2. In previous divisibility rules, we subtracted. Now we need to add. So 36. 36 plus 2, 38. Now we need to check whether it is divisible by 19 or not. Yeah, it is divisible. So the entire number will be divisible by 19. Now let's check the divisibility rule of 13. Let us consider an example 325. Now the last digit must be multiplied with 4. 5 4s are 20. Now we need to add 32 to the number. 32 plus 20. 52. Now we need to check whether 52 is divisible by 13 or not. Yeah, it is absolutely divisible. 13 4s are 52. So the entire number will be divisible by 13. That divisibility rule of 11 is somewhat spishy, but yeah, somewhat interesting. Let us consider an example 9174. In this divisibility rule, we need to sum all odd and sum all even. We need to subtract from both. So odd and even numbers. Odd means 9 plus 7 16 minus 1 plus 4 5 11. So the entire number will be divisible by 11. If you like our channel, subscribe.